Hello, my name is Gabrielle Crittendon, and today we're going to be talking about air pollution and asthma and how air quality affects communities in places like Houston. So, first, we're going to talk about why and what it causes air pollution and asthma to be a growing concern in Houston. Houston ranks among the U.S. cities with the worst air quality. It has high ozone levels and particulate matter that contribute to respiratory issues, and asthma rates are notably high, especially in vulnerable communities. We all breathe air, right? But not all air is created equal, especially in Houston. The city is home to one of the most in the worst air in the US. And it's not just about dirty skies, it's affecting people's lungs, especially kids and people in certain neighborhoods. And asthma is becoming way too common. We're going to look at what's causing it, who's hitting the hardest, and what's actually being done about it. So, what's in the air that's messing us up in the first place? First, we've got major industry. Houston's home to one of the biggest refineries in the country, the Baytown Refinery. That place alone released millions and tons of greenhouse gases. Then you have insane traffic, thousands of cars pumping out exhaust every day. Plus, hot Texas weather. It traps pollutants close to the ground, making the air even harder to breathe. Basically, if you live in Houston, especially near highways or industrial zones, you're breathing way more than just oxygen. There's also over 400 chemical plant and manufacturing plants in the region. So let's talk about the toll it has on respiratory health of Houston residents. This isn't just some bad air day situation, it's messing with people's health. In some Houston neighborhoods, up to 1 in 5 kids have asthma, and approximately 10% of Houston adults suffer from asthma as well. Think about that. Imagine being a kid struggling to breathe just walking to school. It's not just asthma either. This kind of pollution increases hospital visits and make other conditions worse. The scariest part, a lot of people don't realize how serious it is. It also affects the elderly and low income communities, which have the most risk of being impacted. Let's talk about disproportionate 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 impact on communities of color. So here's where it gets real. Not everyone in Houston is affected equally. If you live in areas like Fifth Ward, Cashmere Gardens, and other predominantly black and Latino neighborhoods, the odds of having asthma or even cancer go way up beyond what you would think. These areas are right next to heavy industries and highways, and they've been ignored for years. This isn't just about pollution, but it's environmental racism. People are literally paying for where they live with their health in their lungs. These communities have been long exposed to the industrial pollutants. Community led air quality monitoring. So here's the cool part, people aren't just sitting back. Local groups like Air Alliance Houston are stepping up. They have something called the CAMP or CAMP program, where residents get trained to measure pollution levels right in the neighborhood. So instead of waiting on the government, they're collecting real data themselves and using it to fight for cleaner air. That is powerful stuff. Let's talk about the steps that we can take towards cleaner air, or that's actually getting done. by the government in order to get cleaner air. So, what's being done officially? Some cities around Houston have passed anti idling laws, especially around schools, to stop buses and trucks just from sitting there and spewing